Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And if you have a good attitude, you are going to be able to weather that meeting better. Why? Well, sentence number 3, no matter what happens today, I can handle it. And I want to dig a little deeper into the research as to why I keep recommending that these 8 sentences are things you say first thing in the morning. If you're a worrier, if you're anxious, or if you have somebody in your life that you love that is a worrier or anxious, and they're always bracing for the worst, and they're always like doubting their ability to handle something, and you look at them and you're like, why are you worried about that? Like, you're so much stronger than you think. Like, stop worrying. And they just can't get it. Send them this conversation because they need these 8 sentences. Because here's some research about morning anxiety. Morning anxiety is this feeling when you open your eyes in the morning and your heart is already pounding, your mind is already spinning. And maybe that was this morning for you, like it happens a lot. And here's the reason why anxiety can be worse in the morning for a lot of people. And maybe it's worse for you or it's worse for somebody that you love. It comes from the fact that your brain is scanning for threats and negativity before you even get out of bed. And some common symptoms of morning anxiety are racing heart, tight chest, tense muscles, headaches. Now, I'm explaining this because I struggled with morning anxiety for decades. I would literally wake up and feel like I was pinned to that bed with this sense of dread. Why? Well, because I was pretty used to being in a bad mood and being pretty negative and doubting my capacity to handle things for a long time. And so I would just think it and think it. I basically trained my brain to do this. And the research also says that there's several factors that contribute to morning anxiety. It might be your circadian rhythm. It might be the amount of stress that you've got. It might have to do with sleep problems or your diet. It might have to do with past trauma. It might have to do with the fact that you went on a bender last night and now you're waking up hungover. And one of the biggest symptoms of a hangover is anxiety, because as you're processing alcohol overnight, all of the hormones and sugar levels and everything else in your body goes all haywire and it screws with your cortisol. And that is why you're starting to experience anxiety. It's not because you're supposed to brace for something. It's because your body is trying to process all the alcohol that you drink. I didn't know this, by the way, until I was about 50. Which explains a lot of my 20s, 30s, and 40s. And so even the way you start your day really matters. And I found something very interesting when I was researching this. There's something called the cortisol awakening response. And this is when the body's stress hormone, cortisol, it rises sharply within the first 30 to 45 minutes of waking up. Again, the word, if you want to Google it, cortisol awakening response, or the CAR. This is a normal process in your body that's designed to increase alertness and create energy for the day. But here's how this can backfire. Like the cortisol awakening response is supposed to like organize the hormone cortisol to get your butt out of bed. But here's the problem. If you're somebody that's prone to worrying, if you're somebody who doubts your capability of handling things for no reason, this is just kind of your natural state. That was Mel Robbins for a long time. That cortisol surge can feel like real panic. It can feel like a real threat. It can truly feel, as you have an elevated heart rate or racing thoughts or this sense of dread that something actually is about to happen. And then, of course, what do? You doubt your ability to handle it. That was me. Like, I never said, no matter what happens, I can handle it. I said, I need to sleep all day because I can't handle this. I can't handle school. I can't handle the conversation.